We're back. We are back. I just had something to discuss with the missus. Family, family issue. But we discussed with the missus, and we're back. We are totally 100% back. Have a good fun stream tonight. We're just gonna chit chat. Hey man, thank you for coming back. Thank you. I appreciate you. Sorry, like I was saying, I had a family issue. We got some family issues going on, so the missus called me, and I had to stop the stream because I'm going live on the phone. So thank you. But anyways, yeah. And I got a bunch of other stuff to show up. I just like I said, what's up? Good, ask away. I do. And I've actually been trying to find Jesus lately. Yes. I appreciate that question. I've been working on my faith. I've been yes. Yep, I've been working on my faith. I've been trying to become a better Christian, and I appreciate you asking me that question. Thank you. I know it seems like I don't because I use a lot of language, a lot of colorful language, and most Christians don't. But that's one of my crosses to bear. That I have to work on. That is my colorful language. But no, recently I've been really trying to find my faith because of certain instances that happened in my life, and yeah. So, but yes, I'm trying to get closer every day, and I know it's a long journey, but that's yep, absolutely. I agree with you there, my friend. I definitely agree with you there. So, but yeah, that was a great question, by the way. So anyway, Flixanity, what kind of books are you into? What are you into? Like what books, movies? You know, what do you got? Ah, see, I thought tough questions too. Wow, I'm just messing. Sci-fi? Okay, like Alien? Well, is that considered sci-fi or is that considered horror? Marvel. Okay. Okay, aliens. So have you checked out that new show on Hulu, Alien Earth? I've been waiting. I've been holding off because I want to let some episodes build up and then dive into it. Is it any? I've heard it's good. Okay. All right. You're not the first person to tell me that. Okay. Like I said, I want to let some episodes build up because I hate watching TV shows and then like you're really into it and then you got to stop. That drives me nuts. That. But yeah, I'm excited to watch that. I've been watching the new Twisted Metal. Now that one I've been keeping up with week to week. Um, because they've been dropping like 2 episodes a week. Because I think they said there's what 13. What's going on, Kelly? How you doing? Hello. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Ah, we're chilling. We're chilling. Like a little recap. Usually on Fridays I go live with video games. I play. I'm doing a Resident Evil series right now to get ready for the new Resident Evil 9 Requiem. But because of having to go to the beach, well, not having to, because my beach vacation's on Sunday. Um, I I've been kind of I decided, you know what, tonight will be a little different of a stream. I normally go live Fridays and Saturdays with video games, but I figured, you know what, I'm gonna do something a little different tonight, and just have like a almost like a Q&A or just like a hangout and just like chill with you guys. Ocean City, Maryland. But normally, just know normally I don't do this. Like I don't know. I normally play games, video games. So, but I figured, like I said, something different. Still put out something fun for you guys. But yeah, yeah, we're like 4 or 5 hours away from Ocean City, so um, it's gonna be a long drive. I'll tell you that. And here's the fun part. I don't know if you heard at the beginning. Okay. I mean, just anxiety, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was just saying before I had to step away. Uh, I do have some, mental health issues, and I use reading as a way to. I found reading as a way to deal with that. That's why I got these books like that. I'm gonna show. You know what I mean? Show off throughout this stream. Um, but yeah, I mean, I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm always down for somebody praying for me. And if you want have something you want me to pray for you too, by all means, let me know. Because here's my thing, and this is how I feel. When you join the Maniacs, when you come and you take time and you talk to me and you interact, you're part of the family. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like these other YouTubers that are like, I'm in it for money. No, I'm not in it for that. I'm in it to generally make good stuff for people like you. I'm generally in it to build relationships with people. I'm so sorry. Well, thank you, Flixanity. And I will say a prayer for you and your mom. I know it's tough. I lost my mom 8 years ago. And it's tough. I know what it's like to lose a parent. So I would definitely say a prayer for you. Um, that was one of the reasons why I also wanted to find um, Jesus and also wanted to work on my faith because I believe that one day we'll be reunited. So, and I want to make sure I get there. You know what I mean? She's already there. I want to make sure I get there, so I could see her again. So that's why I'm looking for my faith and I'm trying to find my faith in Jesus and I'm working on it every day. So, but I'll say a prayer for you and your mom, man, because like I said, I know what it's like. I know what it's like to lose a parent. I know what it's like to lose a mom, and it's tough, especially because I was a mama's boy. My mom was my best friend. You know, when I would have my episodes with my mental state, I would run to my mom and she would always be like, everything's going to be okay. And I'll tell you what, I believed it. I believed it. When she would look at me and tell me, son, everything is going to be fine. It doesn't matter what it was. It felt like it was a weight just lifted off my shoulders. And I miss her a lot every day. And I really think about her a lot around this time of year because my birthday's in 5 days. And she would always call me on my birthday and always tell me how lazy I was about not wanting to come out and, just joking around. So I always miss her and think about her a lot towards my birthday, towards Mother's Day, and towards her birthday, which was in December, and also her death day, which was in December. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you, Flixanity. Thank you so much. That's why I'm going to the beach. Your boy likes to spend he likes to spend his birthday at the beach. I don't want to spend my birthday at work. Who wants to be at work on their birthday? You know what I mean? Nobody wants to work on their birthday. I already give that place 364 days out of the year if they want it. I need that one day to myself. So that's why every year I make sure I always plan my beach trip around my birthday. That way I'm always on the beach holding some sort of nice drink. It's not alcoholic no more, but I'm holding some kind of fruity drink with a big old smile on my face. Oh, really? That's what's up. I like Chick-fil-A. Like I don't eat there, but I like what they stand for. I do. So I like Chick-fil-A. I like their morals. That's awesome, man. That's really cool. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Now I heard they really take care of you guys too, which is nice. And they give you guys Sundays off, which is phenomenal. That's awesome. Well, I'm glad to hear that, man. So, what's going on, Juice World fan? How you doing, brother? Juice. So, hey, let's get back into some of these books. So, yeah, I did show off this one, right? Clown in the Cornfield. Oh, my favorite NFL team? Right there, baby. Even though we say it every year's our year, we suck most of the time, but that's my team. My Cowboys. That's right. CB4L. You know, every year is a heartbreak, but you know what? My Cowboys are my Cowboys, and I got to stand by them. Even though I hate them most of the time, but you gotta love them. Yeah, I think they play tomorrow night too, preseason. But you know, I have such an itch for football right now. I need me some football. Oh, thanks. Yeah, let me tell you, I appreciate that because my glasses, I have the cloth, and they're just. Yeah, it drives me nuts. But yeah, I'm not exactly the cleanest pair of glasses right now. I feel you. Oh man, I'm well, see, I was born in Texas, so that's why. Hence the cowboy fan. Okay, cool. Like I said, my glasses. Like I just started wearing glasses recently, like within the past year or so. So yeah, so I'm still trying to get used to the thing. Well, after tonight, I'm thinking my next stream is probably going to be in 2 weeks. Well, no, because I'll probably do another one of these streams while I'm at the beach. But normally my normal streaming schedule is Friday nights and Saturday nights. I do gaming. I play through video games, and I do live streams. So my next live stream gaming stream will be probably in 2 weeks. But I might throw up one of these videos next week while I'm at the beach. But yeah. So probably after tonight because tomorrow's gonna be so busy with I got to go get a haircut because I'm looking like a freaking bear, bro. I ain't get this all. But I got a haircut appointment tomorrow. We gotta pack. I haven't packed nothing. We gotta pack the car because we want to leave early Sunday. We gotta take the car to get washed. Like we got a busy day. So if I have time, I'll probably live stream a little bit tomorrow. But if not, it'll probably be sometime next week. But my normal streamings are Fridays and Saturdays, and I do gameplay. And sometimes because I work third shift, I may sprinkle a stream in the middle of the week, just like an hour or so of something. You know what I mean? To kind of like keep the channel going, kind of deal. But being a third shift worker, it's all messed up. Oh, I listen to mainly like heavy metal. I listen to a lot of rock. Um, I listen to a little mix of everything, but my main stuff is like rock. Like, Five Finger. I listen to a little bit of Slipknot, Corn. I listen to like the old man rock stuff. Like the newer rock is okay, but back when I was growing up, NF. What's that? No, I've never heard of NF. Oh, okay. No, I never heard of them. Oh, really? Nice. Oh, okay. Oof. Oof. Mm, that's tough. Zet! Zet, what is up, girl? Glad to see you on here. I might have to check it out because, like I said, I think about my mom a lot. So I'll have to check it out. Welcome to the stream, Zet. How you been? Something different tonight. Yeah. Well, like I said, I'm working on that. So, like I said, when God calls me home, the second face I see besides God and Jesus is my mom. That's my goal. I've been all right. I've been chilling. I've been lazy. I wanted to put up a stream tonight, but I didn't, something's going on with my streaming equipment. I didn't really feel like fixing it. So I was like, you know what? I'll go live like this and just have a chill session with everybody, Try something a little different. I normally game, but why not have like an intimate, just chillax talk session and just hang out with everybody? And I was going to show people what I picked up. I have a few pickups. I have a whole plethora of stuff over here. Hey, Flixanity, I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for the good Christian conversation that is lacking a lot on social media. So I appreciate you. Hey, I appreciate that, Flixanity, and you take care of yourself. I hope all is well. I will say a prayer for you and your mom. Okay, and welcome to the family. You take care of yourself. You're very welcome. So I've been reading this book. Oh, I'm gonna try definitely. I've been reading this book I got recently. It's called The Rowan Tree. I just finished up The Graves, and I picked up the next one, The Rowan Tree. I have the whole series. I have the fifth one coming. There's 5 books in this series so far. But The Rowan Tree, I just started it. I think I'm only on chapter like 3, but it's really good so far. Um, and then the fourth book of the series is Agoraphobia. I'm gonna try to plow through The Rowan Tree tonight after my stream, and then I want to dive into agoraphobia because I want to take. Um, I got a book series over there. It came in like a special feature thing. It's called Dads versus Zombies, but it's a trilogy. It's Dad versus Zombies, Dads versus the World, and then Dads versus Zombie Year Two. I want to take that trilogy with me to the beach. That way I can plow through them. But I want to get through these first because I don't know when the fifth book in the series is going to come. So, but yeah, there's agoraphobia. All right. And then I also picked up Clown in the Cornfield 2, Friendo Lives, which is the sequel to, of course, Clown in the Cornfield. I can't wait to read this after I read a whole bunch of other stuff. But I got a lot of books that I was just talking to Flixanity and everybody. Um, I recently got into reading books, and I it's because of a channel I started following called Shady Side Library. Check him out; he's pretty awesome, and he talks about books, and I'm just enthralled with his channel. Like I can't get enough of it, you know? And then like hearing them talk about books and stuff, it got me really, really, really out of nowhere passionate about reading and everything. So I'm just like tearing through books. And I bought a lot of books, man. A lot of books. I just had a couple books come in today that I had ordered. And I got some books coming in tomorrow too. Like I got a lot of books coming. But I just got this in the mail today. It's called Nightmare in the Backyard. Trading Scary Stories was only the beginning. Look at it. I got that I want to read. Like I got so many books to read. And the thing is, I don't have um, a bookshelf. I got to get myself one. But I got Nightmare in the Backyard, which looks pretty epic. I didn't even see their faces. That's cool as hell. Look at that. All right, there's that one. And I'm trying to put them all nicely. That way I don't ruin them. Because like I said, I don't have a bookshelf. I just started buying like crazy. And I need a bookshelf. And I don't have one. The next one I got is from an author named Jeremy Bates. It's called The Suicide Forest. This is about that forest in Japan, but it's a fictional book about these friends who go to the forest and they stay overnight, and then they wake up and one of their friends is hanging from a tree, and so they gotta do, like solve a mystery, whether it's the ghosts of the suicide forest or what. But yeah, I got that today, which is pretty epic. Here, I'll read the synopsis on the back of this one. It says, just outside of Tokyo lies Okinawa, a vast forest and one of the most beautiful wilderness areas in Japan, and also the most infamous spot to commit suicide in the world. Legend has it that the spirits of those many suicides are still roaming, haunting deep in the ancient woods. When bad weather prevents a group of friends from climbing neighboring Mount Fuji, they decide to spend the night camping in Okinawa. I'm probably murdering that name. But they get more than they bargain for when one of them is found hanged in the morning, and they realize there might be some truth to the legend after all. Whoa! Don't that put chills down your spine? What's going on? Samia, am I saying that right? How are you? But that's crazy. Don't that like just send shivers down your spine when you read that? That's gonna be a good book. That sounds like it's gonna be an epic book. That's gonna be a good read. I'm telling you. And all these books, I'm going to be doing reviews after I read them on my other channel, Media and More. And there's a link in the description if you want to go check that out. That way, if you want to hear detailed reviews on it, it's right down there. And then the next one I got is Clown in the Cornfield 3, The Church of Friendel. I had to get the series. I mean, there was three of them. I had to pick up all three. What kind of, you know, would I be if I didn't? You know what I mean? But yeah. So I picked up Clown in the Cornfield 3 as well. So I'll end up reading that after, you know how it goes. All right. What else do I got before I get into the... Okay. Now the next bunch of books I got, I don't even care if I get judged for this because this is all a nostalgia buy. I don't care. I don't care. Just give me 1 minute. I will be right back. We'll put you on a brief hold. I gotta run and check something out real quick, okay? So I'm just gonna sit you guys. You guys are gonna see ceiling. But when you come back, oh no, you'll see. When I come back, after I go check this out, I'll show you. But you're gonna probably see ceiling. So it's all gravy. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. JW, what's going on? Well, good. Good. I'm glad. Samia. Told you I'd be back. Okay, so I didn't have to check something out. Baby bladder hit. Thank you. Zach. Okay. Now, back to the books. So, I'm not even going to play around. These next books, I may get judged a little bit, but you know what? I don't care. This is a nostalgic trip for you, boy, and I'm super pumped to show you guys. And they will all get read and reviewed on my other channel. But without further ado, well, no, you know what? I'm going to let you guys wait a little bit. I'm going to also show you guys what I got. I showed you guys this on the other channel. I got these pretty awesome bookmarks. Like I said, I'm all in on reading, man. I'm all in on books. And these bookmarks are insane. Check these out. A Pennywise bookmark. Still in the plastic. I'll show you guys why it's still in the plastic after I show you guys these bookmarks. Thank you, Zep. Okay, there's a Pennywise bookmark. A Chucky bookmark. Look at that. It's a bookmark, and it's acrylic. It's like a nice, well-made bookmark. Okay, there's an acrylic bookmark, a Chucky bookmark. And then we have Freddy. We have a Freddy bookmark. Look at that. That's pretty cool, right? A nice acrylic bookmark of Freddy. Now, the reason they're all still wrapped is because I don't want to lose my place. I'm on chapter 3. Is I'm rocking the Jason Voorhees bookmark. Look at that. That's cool, man. Like, this thing is great. And they were only $10 on Amazon, yo. $10. With all these awesome bookmarks. Sorry, by the way, that the stream is a little, like, guerrilla style and everything. I don't have a tripod yet. I ordered one. It should be here tomorrow. But yeah, those are awesome bookmarks. And I'm thinking about doing a giveaway soon of a book and a bookmark. So keep tuned for that because, yeah, there's that. But yeah, these things are awesome. Awesome little bookmarks. And like I said, for a pack of 4, it was only like $11. I mean, I don't know if that's a lot, but the quality of these bookmarks, it was definitely worth it. It was worth every penny. I don't know if I'm going to leave these sit or if I'm going to like switch them out every now and again or what. I don't know yet. But we'll see. We'll see what I do. Or I might just put them on a shelf and display them. Oh, well, I lost that. But anyway, okay. All right, now that I showed off the bookmarks, it's time to show you guys what I'm going to be judged for. So the first thing I got, and this is a nostalgic trip for me, so try to be nice. Goosebumps, the Haunted Mask graphic novel. Your boy grew up with Goosebumps. I told you guys this a lot, that my goal is to sooner or later get the original 62 in my collection. And if some of y'all don't know what the original 62 is, back in the early 90s, R.L. Stine wrote the original Goosebumps books. And he wrote 62 of the original set. And it came out every month. And I remember being a kid and my mom taking me to Kmart because that's where I would get them. Every month we would go to Kmart and I would pick one up. And remember, I don't know if you guys had the Scholastic Book Fair when you guys were kids, but we used to have the Scholastic Book Fair. And we would also, $5 would get you a Goosebump book and a poster. That was my childhood. So forgive me if this next set of everything is pretty legit. one second. But yeah, so I got the graphic novel of The Haunted Mask, which is one of the original 62. Not the graphic novel, but The Haunted Mask is one of the original 62. Okay. So I don't even know where to start with this one. So what we'll do is I guess we'll do this one. We'll do the older ones first, and then we'll do the newer ones because I'm going to try to get the whole set of these as well. Okay. The next thing I got was 6-pack of Goosebumps Slappy's World. I guess this is the third or fourth series in the Goosebumps saga. It was the OG 62, then it was Goosebumps series 2000, and then there was another one or two, and then I think these. And I think these only have like 19 or so. I don't know, but my next goal is to get these, and I have 6, and this comes with. Hold on, I'll read you what it comes with. It comes with books 1 through 6, and it's Slappy Birthday to You, Attack of the Jack, I'm Slappy's Evil Twin, Please Don't Feed the Weirdo, Escape from Shutter Mansion, and The Ghost of Slappy. And that, if you can't tell right there, that cover of this box set, because it's a box set, that cover right there is for The Ghost of Slappy. And it says, "This is Slappy's world. You're only scream in it. You only scream in it. Dare to enter Slappy World, the ultimate horror books for, yeah, these 6 titles straight from the demented pen of R.L. Stine are designed to keep you awake at night, shuddering at every noise, gasping at every shadow, and crying in fear when your mummy comes to turn out the lights. Read them if you dare." Oh my God, it's so good. Oh, I'm not a kid anymore. I know this. I'm going to be 40 in 5 days. I don't give a damn. This right here takes me back to a better time in my life. Back when everything was great. I didn't have to worry about nothing but getting straight A's. That's it. Schoolwork. That's it. All right. And to continue with the Slappy World journey, I got, oh boy, do I got some stuff. I also got book number 8, which I got them all out of order. I got book number 8 in Slappy World, and it's The Dummy Meets the Mummy, which I'm excited to read that. I got number 10, which is The Diary of a Dummy. Seems like there's a constant theme here of Slappy being like the main antagonist. Then I got this because the cover looked so awesome. And it's book number 14 called 5th Grade Zombies. Look at that cover, man. Being a kid nowadays, if 5-year-old me saw this back in the day, what? Oh, it would have been so fantastic. And then we got Monster Blood is Back, and that's number 13. Look at that. That's awesome. And you know what? Your boy accidentally got 2 copies of Monster Blood is Back. So I might actually use this as a giveaway with a bookmark. Ooh, so we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, I have one to read and one to give away. So I might do a giveaway after I come back from the beach. So, oh, Christy, you know it. Old school. Back when times weren't as hectic as they are now. Like I was saying, back when you're only the only work you had to worry about was schoolwork. Love them. Nostalgia. I like to buy stuff that takes me back to them good old days. All right. I think that's it for Slappy's World. And now I also got a brand new set. And this is the new stuff. Um, this is called Goosebumps House of Shivers. And this is stuff that's been recently published. Like the last book I'll show you was actually published this month, a couple weeks ago, or even a few days ago. But we got House of Shivers, Say My Name, which like I said, I will be reading these, but it'll be, you know, and doing little things on my other channel. And then we got Night of the Living Mummy. Isn't that different? You know what? I didn't know they were still publishing either. I was watching this channel on YouTube called Shady Side Library, and he was the one who basically let me know that they're still publishing these. Yeah, he don't publish them once a month like he used to, but he publishes them like two a year maybe. But yeah, we got Night of the Living Mummy, and then we got Goblin Monday. Look at that. Goblin Monday. Well, Chrissy, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the sub. Um, I was just telling everybody I normally don't. Usually I do gaming videos. So I wanted to do something different because I'm going on vacation on Sunday. So I wanted to kind of like I don't know, just sit and chat, chit chat. You know what I mean? I don't do chit chat videos much, and I wanted to show off some of the stuff I got. So thank you for swinging by and hit me with a sub. I'm going to Ocean City, Maryland, for a week right before I go back to work. So I'm excited. Not excited for the drive, but I'm excited to get there. I usually plan my vacation around my birthday because my birthday I think is on Wednesday. So I like to be at the beach on my birthday. Oh, how is Florida? Like I always see Florida is always awesome. You know, always has beaches and all that other stuff. I've never like Florida's like next level. I don't think I'll ever make it out there. You do cruises? That's what's up. Maybe one day I'll probably make it out to Florida for a cruise. I don't know. The infamous Florida man. What's that? Now, see, you're gonna get me pumped. What is this like an urban legend? What is the Florida man? You got to tell me now. You got to tell me because I haven't heard of this. And if it's an urban legend, I love urban legends. I'm definitely intrigued. Please let it be an urban legend. Oh, now see, come on now. You got to let me know. What's the story behind this Florida man? Well, I know I live close to Baltimore, so I think there's a Baltimore pier or something. I don't know. Maryland, something with boats. But you gotta tell me what this. I have never heard of Florida man. Like this is there like a backstory or is it just when something happens you blame it on this Florida man? Oh, it's just a label. Okay, so like no backstory. That'd be cool though. Like if there's like a backstory about kind of like the Mothman. You know what I mean? Every time the Mothman gets seen, something weird happens. Well, every time Florida man's seen, or I'll try. I'll definitely look it up because that's pretty cool. That's what's up. Like we have a couple stories down this way where we live. There's a Hog's Road. I don't know if you heard of Hog's Road before. That's a pretty creepy story. Um, Trying to steal an ambulance. Smoking meth. Okay. Florida man gets out there, doesn't he? He really exercises his chops, huh? Okay. I get you. Okay, I get what you're saying now. I thought it was something like spooky. I get what you're saying. My bad. All right, and then the next book we got in the series is Scariest Book Ever. Which I'll be the judge of that one, you know what I mean? And then this is the one that came out like a couple weeks ago, a week or two ago. And this is The Last Sleepover. Look at that cover, man. That looks epic. So this is the one that just came out. So yeah, they're still publishing them, and I think next year there's going to be another one of these about Bigfoot camp or something. So I'm still grateful that they are producing Goosebumps. Yeah, look right here, some kind of Bigfoot. That's the next one coming out. So I'm excited to get that. But yeah, guys, as of right now, that's all I got. I know in the other video I was showing off, I got Casper and I got the Steelbook too. That way I can watch this and collect the Steelbook. So here's the Steelbook. So, but yeah, that's all the pickups I got so far. Oh, I love Casper, man. Oh, that was one of them influential movies when I was a kid. I was telling everybody earlier that came out around '95. I was like 10 years old, and I think that was like one of the first times I was introduced to, death. And yeah, so, but they did it in such a way that, it was good. It was a good movie. Um, Very well done. Hocus Pocus was a good one. I remember. See, it's been years since I watched Hocus Pocus. Um, I think I've only ever seen it like two or three times, but it's been. I want to say 15 years since I actually sat down and watched it. Because I know Halloween rolls around, and I have my lineup for Halloween. Everybody has a lineup for Halloween. It's the best time of year. But I know a lot of people like I do a lot of Halloween, like Michael Myers movies. Um, I also do The Exorcist every year, which is, whew, um, yeah, that movie is just, that's my favorite horror movie of all time is The Exorcist because it is the scariest, in my opinion, the scariest movie of all time. I watch that every Halloween, and then I have kind of like some light horror sprinkled in there. So yeah, but yeah, so but Hocus Pocus, like I said, I would like to sit down and watch. I know they made a sequel just recently, didn't they? Like last year or the year prior, like a actual sequel, Hocus Pocus 2. But oh yeah, I want to find. Speaking of like Goosebumps, I want to find the original series. I know it's on like Peacock and stuff, but you can't buy it nowhere. Not Peacock, HBO. Where is it? I saw it recently on somewhere. It may have been Peacock. They have the entire original series. I know they had it on Netflix forever, and then they took it off Netflix and only kept on like the specials, like that special episodes. But I loved Goosebumps. I heard it wasn't as good as the first one. I mean, but it's hard. Sequels usually aren't. I have all the Are You Afraid of the Darks. Yes. Yep. I have them all on. I have them all on um Fandango. I bought the pack. It came with all 10 seasons. If I can find my remote, I can tell you now where I found it. I have all these books sitting here. Oh yeah, it had one of the scariest intros ever. That theme song for "Are You Afraid of the Dark" was insane. The Midnight Society. Well, y'all are freaking nuts. That was definitely one of my favorite shows growing up. Was "Are You Afraid of the Dark"? Yes, it was. I watched the crap out of that. Yeah, I think you're right because after like "Are You Afraid of the Dark" and Goosebumps and everything, stuff got kind of stale. I mean, in my opinion, I don't know about you, but there was really no good horror shows after that. I know they tried to reboot "Are You Afraid of the Dark" there for a little bit and Goosebumps, and I heard they weren't good. Like I heard they weren't good at all. I think just recently they canceled the Disney Goosebumps show. I guess Disney Plus had the awesome idea of bringing back Goosebumps, a television series or whatever, and I heard it wasn't good at all. And then I think Nickelodeon tried to bring back like a "Are You Afraid of the Dark" revival remake or whatever, and I heard that didn't do very well either, apparently, because I think it only lasted what, one season. I agree 100%. Like I think the scariest recent movie, like from the early 2000s that I saw, and I'm not listen. Your boy watches a lot of horror movies. Okay, I'm a horror movie aficionado, if you will. I love horror movies. I just watch them all the time. But I think, and this it might be me being a wuss, but one of the two movies in the late '90s, early 2000s freaks me out every time I watch them. The Ring and The Grudge. Let me tell you something. I'm just being honest. The Grudge, the noise oh, that noise and the bones cracking when she's coming down the steps, that is the most unnerving sound in the world. Like, if I would hear that, I'd be dead. She wouldn't even have to touch me. I'd hear, and I'd see her. Oh, I'm there. I just met Jesus because my heart would stop. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. My heart would stop like that. The Shining was a good one. I didn't find it scary. It was disturbing. If I mean, I guess you could say it was disturbing. With the him slowly losing um his sanity, and then to where it just at the end. But yeah, the Grudge was one of them early 2000 movies that just to this day, like I mean, even to this day, I don't like watching it in the dark because oh, it's just the noise. And then The Ring with her coming out of the TV was pretty freaky. Did you know that on Shutter they actually did the Japanese version of The Grudge and The Ring, but it was versus each other. It was Sadako versus Kyoku. Oh, you can't beat. Listen, Japanese horror, old school, not the new stuff. The new stuff is kind of meh, but like Ringu, um, Ju-on, stuff like that, can't be touched. But like I said, I think it was 2016. They released Kyoku versus Sadako, and it was good. it was actually pretty decent. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, I could talk horror movies all day, all day, every day. Because like I said, your boy loves them. I have no quarrels talking about horror. That's my shtick. That's actually how I got the start on my channel. I used to call myself horror gamer, and I would uh, talk about horror movies and all that other fun stuff. So yeah, I am no stranger to awesome horror. And like I said, I was telling everybody I'm reading this book series called. It really has a goosebumpy feel to it, an old school feel. I mean, you gotta let him learn. I mean, Five Nights at Freddy's, it's all right. It's not bad. Like, um, I mean, it's creepy, but I mean, that's I'm glad that you're letting him play it because, you being a horror fan, you gotta bring him on. You know what I mean? Let him have a gateway. Don't throw him into the. See, here's the thing. My parents were great parents. My dad was a great dad, but he let me watch The Exorcist at 5 years old. Five. That's why the movie scares me so much. I can't watch it in the dark. To this day, I can't watch The Exorcist in the dark because I experienced The Exorcist at 5 years old. Usually, people at 5 years old watch, I don't know, Goosebumps, you know, light horror. Nah, I went to the Super Bowl of horror at 5 years old. So you letting your son play Five Nights at Freddy's, that's ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, you're building his love for horror, which is nice. Well, see, so now he's 14. So, but does he like horror? You letting him play the Five Nights at Freddy's? Does he like horror now? I'm pretty sure he does. What chapter am I on? My bookmark fell out. But yeah, I'm reading this now. This only has like 90 some pages. I'm gonna try to plow through this tonight and then start Agoraphobia. This one because I want to be done with these for the beach so I can read Dads vs Zombies. So I'm hoping I can plow through those. I need a bigger box. But yeah, so like I said, I got thrown into the horror mix very young. And my dad used to be the kind of guy he liked to mess around with people. Like he would, oh, go make some popcorn. Okay, I'm gonna go make some popcorn while we're watching The Exorcist. And then he'd turn off the light and throw a damn sock in the room. Oh, the god, it's haunted, it's haunted. I come running back screaming. Oh, they used to be play some mean tricks. Here's a funny story. So when I was younger, my mom, she had a vacuum like cover that was a cow. You just put it over the vacuum, so it'd be a cow standing there instead of the vacuum. And one night we were messing around, and my dad would um, oh, okay. Well, my dad would play jokes. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, and I'm glad you came across my channel too, and you subscribed. Like I was telling everybody, welcome to the Media Maniac family. You're family now. Appreciate you. But anyway, my dad one night thought it would be funny to freak me out. So I used to have these walkie talkies. Okay. So what he did was he was really good with it. He put one of the walkie talkies under my bed, and then he had the other walkie talkie, and he put the the cow on like a stick and stood by the doorway, and he had my mom make the noises into the walkie-talkie like a ghost, and my dad was making the cow like fly across the room and stuff. I was 6 years old, screaming my head off because there was a ghost in my room. But here it was my dad and my mom playing jokes on me. That's the kind of house I grew up in. I got tormented. It was fun though. It was a good time. I miss my childhood. I had one of the greatest childhoods that anybody could ever have. They did all that fun stuff. So it was fun. And I have plenty of stories. So Christy, anytime you swing by, oh, they were great. They were great. So definitely. But hey, thank you for wishing me a good vacation. I appreciate you. I'm glad you ran into me too, and I hope to see you around more. Like I said, I will be doing some gaming and stuff. I might do a live stream next week sometime at the beach just to check in with everybody. Maybe show you guys some beach pickups. Because hey, who knows? Your boy might pick up a couple books while he's at the beach. Don't tell Mrs. Media Fiend though. She might not like that. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm glad that you ran into me, and you're a member of the Maniacs now. You take care of yourself. It was good talking to you. But yeah, so oh man. Well, I think we're getting to that time, guys. Oh hey, it is all good because let me tell you something. When I get back from the beach, I go back to my third shift job, and I won't be streaming much. Only on Friday nights and Saturday nights, and maybe sometime during the week I might sprinkle something in. So I know what it's like to work crazy hours, but you take care of yourself, okay? It was a pleasure meeting you. But all right, guys. Well, I mean, I think it was a pretty successful stream. Other than you take care, Chrissy. Hey, I'm not wasting nothing, brother. I'm just chilling, chatting with everybody. Trust me, I'm living my life. I just like to check in with everybody and see how everybody's doing. Wishing everybody a good time. Nothing but love here, my friend. Nothing but love. But yeah, so all right, guys. I guess with all that being said, I'm gonna jump into. Hold on. You too, man. Hey, thank you for swinging by. I appreciate you, man. And thank you. Like I said, I appreciate you, man. I definitely am living my life. I hope you have yourself a good day, brother. And feel free to stop in anytime. Like I said, it's nothing but love here, my friend. You know that. I appreciate you. But yeah, guys, I'm definitely going to be diving. As soon as I get off here, I'm going to dive into this. And hopefully, this is as good as the other two. The last one started off a little bit slow, but like I said, that plot twist towards the end, legendary. Legendary. But yeah, so I hope you guys find yourselves a good book. I think I got one here. Agoraphobia. I mean, not agoraphobia, the Rowan Tree. And from what I've reading so far, sounds like a possession story. So it's going to be pretty good. Screaming Calhoun wrote this. So definitely check him out. Pick up the books if you can. Um, and I'm on Goodreads or whatever, Read Good or whatever that app it is. Um, and I have a mission. I have to read 30 books by the end of the year, and I just started like last week, so I still got some time to go. But I want to get on that. So, but yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. I wanted to do something a little different. I know you guys are used to my Friday gaming, my playthroughs. I wanted to jump on and do some Resident Evil Code Veronica X tonight, but unfortunately, stuff was going on, and I didn't really feel like, getting everything set up and stuff, because that is a lot of work at times. So I figured, you know what? Let me come and show you guys a little bit of me as a person. Chit chat with you guys, get to know you guys a little better. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad I had this time with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I love talking to you guys, even though we had some trolls here and there. Listen, it's nothing but love. I love you guys more than anything. Well, except for like my family and stuff, but you guys are my family. You know, I love you guys so much. You guys give me a reason to come on here and chit chat, and talk. And I might start doing this a little more. Maybe not every Friday needs to be a gameplay video. Maybe we can just sit down and chat and have some good times, talk about stuff. Like tonight. I made some good friends tonight. I made some new friends, and that's awesome. I love that. I love doing that. So, and like I said, if you guys ever want to just throw in, some input, please do. Like I saw that at one point there's like 10, 15 people watching. Chit chat, guys. I ain't gonna bite. You know, like I said, it's all love here. I'm not gonna argue with nobody. You want to troll me? I mean, that's fine. Now, if you get called out on it, then you get called out on it. But if you guys want to just chit chat and chill, that's what it's about. It's about communicating with people. It's about reaching out to you guys. It's about helping you guys through stuff that you might be going through. You know, I find this very therapeutic. I started this channel when my mom passed away to help me out with, you know, everything, and it's helped. And you guys have turned it into something insane, and I love it, and I love you guys for it. But all right, guys. With all that being said, I love you guys. Thank you guys. If you haven't done so yet, hit the subscribe button along with them bell notifications. That way, when your boy Media Fiend does go live, whether it's with a playthrough or just a chit chat, you're in the know. Also, in the description, guys, head on over to my brand new channel called Media and More, where all these books I showed you tonight are going to get read. I'm going to do reviews on them over on that channel. Okay? And those reviews will be a little more in depth. They'll be a little more, uh, maybe spoilers. I'll try to stay away from super spoilers, but there might be some spoilers sprinkled in. So, but all right, guys. I love you guys. Thank you guys. And with all that being said, this is your boy Media Fiend saying, as always, until we meet again, I love you guys. Be chill. And we out. And I'll see you guys later. Maybe I'll throw up a video tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. But until then, I'll see y'all later. Love y'all. Peace.